Hello and welcome to Factorio with me, Skuzz. And we have sorted out the few issues I had with the green science, and I moved it over just that these are together. Um, so basically, the biggest issue I had was a slight miscalculation on. That's why there were tiny gaps there. Um, if we zoom in over here, I had only one line of gears going up and one line of steel going up, and we actually need it's 1.1 of each. And another change I made was just gave a little bit more space over here, so each of these plants could grab from both sides, and that's helped. I mean, the output greatly. And they only take one line. They only need half a belt each, so this one extra I've got in here has landed up being a bit redundant, but there it is. So today we're going to make a start on our grey and blue signs. Now, the idea is obviously to fit it in the same ratio as these. Obviously, I don't know the exact position this is going to be in, but we want to squeeze it into that gap. So let us get our factories going. So we are going to be making grey science over here. Let's zoom in a bit. And this needs 3 items coming in. Alright, so 3 items coming in, and we'll do this. It definitely doesn't need the double one. Okay, and we need 34 of these, so we're going to double it up again. And let's put, there's the exits. Though we probably, yeah, we're going to do the exit this way. Okay, you are going to leave like that, and we are going to put power in. Let's get our light in. I hate the flashing, so let's just get power transitioned over. And you are, stuff's coming in. Okay, I'm going to make a duplicate of that and put it down here. Oops, just take that out. Yeah, and we need 17 of these on each side. Okay, let's just take out the excess here so I can get this to fit. No, okay, we'll have to make a new copy. There we go, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16, and basically one more, like so. And of course you're going to have a power issue. No, you are not needed. just take all of that out. Okay, let's just double check the math. 52. Okay, that is a little bit too many. If we take 2 of those out. 49. Okay, wait. Maybe it's just me. Did I add in too many? 46. Yeah, okay. Meow. Let's just take all that out. Oops. So how many are in here now? Only 15. Oi. What did the math say? Did I get? Yeah, that's right, 15. Alright, and you will be doing the typical you turning up to feed that, and you are exiting. Let us just copy that. Actually, just going to copy that. Okay, that didn't copy as well as I thought it would. And you are coming in from there for now. We don't need that. Power's good, and I'm going to get rid of any excess we have there. Right, so that's set up. So now we need to figure out how we're bringing in our resources. So walls and everything. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I can set this a little bit up. So you would come there. And jump. You are going to come there. Like that. And jump. And you are going to go there. And jump. And you're going to come in from somewhere. Okay, the next big item is the walls. This thing here, it uses quite a bit. We're going to make 2 lines of it. And let us get... And this is quite a hectic one. It takes... let's get the wall in here. Right, wall. Yeah, 5 stone, and it's fast. This thing is extremely fast, especially when we do that. It needs a lot of resources. So this is one where we are actually going to be doing the double spacing. Okay, copy. Yes, I know there's power issues. We're going to be pulling off this line like you cannot believe. And adding it to there. Okay, so you're going to be dumping there. And this thing is going to be taking, and it is hungry. It's going to be taking from everywhere. So that's too close. I know this looks crazy, but that's how hungry this thing is. It requires the maximum amount of throughout. We could use more of them, but with those amounts of beacons, this thing moves it at quite a pace. Okay, now we have what to do with it. How do we get bricks? So now we're going to put smelters in. Okay, and you are going to be producing stuff. Let's put in that. Okay, now this is going to be tricky. We're going to be getting resources in. We're going to have to take it from this side. Something like this. And you are that. Okay, and you will be dropping it there. And obviously at the halfway mark, we will do a shift. Right. That is it for that. Let us get adequate power in here now. Which is going to be tricky. I'm going to put power here. Let's just dump across and let's get a liggie in. And power there. Okay, I'm going to take that out. Okay, so we're going to copy this. We need a lot of brick. Brick spits out. It's quite quick. I think we only can do 12 before it becomes a problem. Come on, man. Copy. Right, so there we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so that is the halfway mark. What I'm going to do is I want to make sure I've marked it as halfway. So we're going to copy that again. And put it there. So because this is halfway, we do this. Just to get it on the other side of the belt. And we need to make sure we've got all our beacons. The last one, those become irrelevant. And just get rid of the excess. Yeah, and we need 2 of these, so this is quite a lot. We need 2 of them. Okay, so this one. Okay, I've got to be careful. This is putting it on the one side, on the outside. And this is on the outside, so that would be okay. Outside, this is going to dump it on the inside. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then we got to figure out resources coming in. This is going to be 6 lanes. Of stone. So if we go all the way back to our thing here, we have lanes of stone are going to come somewhere over here. And you're going to go up. Oops. Obviously, these will be fine-tuned when we put the other side of this one. Okay, so here we go, brick formation. I have the delete going, okay, and this is going to go all the way there. So the next thing we need to start producing is going to be our ammunitions. Okay, there's our walls being produced. And if we hover over this, I mean, it's spitting out, so we can see it's still demanding resources. I mean, we could feed it a little bit more, but that is hectic. We can decide later if it needs. Okay, so the next facility we are going to build out. No, we're not going to copy. I just want to copy the spacing. Man. Okay. The next factory, and I want to keep all this in line. We're going to put it there. You are producing the piercing rounds. We need 6 of these facilities, and they're also going to be fed from the side. And it's just have a look here. 5 copper. Okay, so we're going to do 2 lines of copper, and the steel and firearm magazines can actually share a belt. Yeah, I'll figure out the power demand in a moment. You're going to have to go there to that. Okay, can you take production modules? I think you are speed, yes. No, there. That is 4, 5, 6. And of course, we've got a halfway mark. So you are going that way, and at halfway, you take a new side. Right. Let us get our power here. So no undergrounds. Power. Okay, well this one you're gonna have to jump there, and then you can jump back there. Okay, I don't know what's happening down there just yet. Let's get some lights to light up our life a little bit. Okay, so you are now going to be there. Perfect. How hard do we feed this thing? We would need a lot of copper, so we're going to have 2 copper and then a shared steel, and we need to produce the yellow one now, and this only needs iron plates, and a lot of it, I would imagine, 4 every 1 second, plus whatever the speed modules are doing. So I imagine this is going to require the double one. Okay, and you're going to be splitting only half a line, and I only need 2 of these. There we go. And we need to squeeze copper in here. So this is going to be interesting. Let's just give me... So if you coming this way, I can get... I don't want it to connect. There. Need to make sure it's always off center. Okay, and we got 2 copper lines. So copper, we can just sneak in down here. Like that. I've got a lot of wasted space here, but okay. Let's see. So this is copper. Oh, we need steel. Okay. For those, we don't need those anymore. Let's just take out all that extra. Okay, so we can bring our copper in from the bottom here. And we can also bring in our steel. Now, no steel, copper is dedicated. Steel, we split in half. Some of it is used on the other sides, and the same as the iron ore. Not iron ore, iron plates. So we need 2 sets of plates. Oh, you bugger. That way. Okay, that is plates. And of course we need power here. Let's just take that bit out. We can copy that in there. Nice. Okay, let's just take it off. Okay, what do we need? We said 2 copper. So let's go grab 2 copper. Yeah, I don't want you so close. We need to grab 1 steel. What? Okay. And we need 6 of these guys. Now I think that's all we have. No, we got 8. Okay, we only need 6 of you. Okay. Oh, we still need 1 more ingredients. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Is everything okay here? No. No. Steel is a problem. We're only supposed to be putting this on 1 side of this thing. Bugger. Okay, so you're going to come there. Let us just empty you out. Remove. Okay, this just helps clear the line here. Okay, as soon as steel stops coming on the top, there we go. We can clear that out. So there we go, we're making the reds. Next is grenades, so we're going to fit that factory in at the bottom here. Let's just copy this. Okay, and we're going to put it there for now. Grenades are a bit slower, so we don't need that bit. That's fine, okay. You need to now be grenades. And all the military stuff doesn't work with production modules, so okay, how many of these do we need? 16. So we'll split it into 2. One more? No. Okay, split it to 2. So we need 16 of these guys. And we'll do the same thing we did with the stone. We'll join it like that. Outside, inside. Okay, and these guys need plates and this stuff. But it only needs one line of this. Okay. But it also needs 4. It needs all of that. Okay, well that uses up the coal. All the coal comes in over there. Okay. Obviously, when we do the main build, we will add balances when at the unloading stations. Okay, so coal, and then we need to get plates in there. And from there. Okay, so we're going to do that. It's basically one line. So you are over. I'm just going to do the balances in. Okay, 2. You move over, you. The reason I've done this is one line coming up, and we want to output priority that side, input priority there, and spread that across. So it must take from the new line, and this is going to give priority to there. This will make sure all of that is fed. And the remaining 3 lines will go into the other side here. I know I was saying 3 lines, it's actually only 2. It's 2, 4, and that's 1. But our fraction is like 5.2 belts, and we're bringing in 6. So this just balances the demand. Okay, so let's see how we are doing. We should be getting a solid line. Okay, let's see. Do we have any hiccups anywhere? Okay, we only have issues with not being able to place down. Okay, let's have a look at the end of the queue here. What are we short on? Grenades. Okay, grenade production. Okay, none of them are hitting the center, so we should be good on grenade production. Let's just have a look at this calculator. Okay, so we can produce 46. We need 16.5 input. We are producing, in theory, 17.5. We need 6.5 producing 17.5. We need 33 producing. Okay, so we definitely inputting enough ingredients. That is not needed. Okay, but we're definitely struggling with grenades. No, that shouldn't be an issue. There's the issue, or a issue. We had a gap, and this is dumping on the wrong side. You can do that. Okay. See, that's the only thing I don't like. This is a max rate calculator. It doesn't actually check if you're not, it's just in theory those can produce. Whether that line is producing enough, it doesn't tell you. Right, so now we have, there we go. The grey science is in full swing. So next item of the agenda is blue. Let's see how well we can squeeze blue in here. So the first thing, let us pull this back. Okay, we want to try and get blue in here. Squeeze it in there. Okay, so it's going to be basically the opposite of this. I think there is going to work. Yeah. In the middle for me. There, that looks neat. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. Science blue. Okay, and we're gonna be coming in. So it's going to be exactly the same. There might just be some numbers differences. Okay, let us make a spot for the power. Okay, you are going to be bouncing that way. Let's get a light in there. And now we need to copy that around. Okay, and how many of these things do we need? It's quite a bit as far as I can recall. Let's just have a quick look. We need 35 on each side because we need 70 in total. That is a lot. That is definitely a lot. Okay, so let's go copy. So what is that? That's 4, 6, 8. I'm going to copy it again because that will then jump to 16, 24, 32. Okay, and then we can go slow down here. 34. Okay, we probably need a little bit extra, so let's just check this thing. Yeah, not enough. Let's just do a copy. Get you lined up. That is probably too many. Let's just take out the bits I don't need. Okay, that's perfect. And this is where resources are going to come in. Righty-o. Okay, there is a little bit of overlap. That is fine. Okay, so the next part we need to construct. So what does all this need? Let's see. Sulfur, red, and engines. Okay, so engines we're going to have to produce. So engine production. Okay, producing engines. We probably can't put that right there. Engine production. Cha-ching. Okay, and then we're going to have a line. We need sulfur and red circuits. So sulfur, red circuits. These are going to be brought in. You're going to need to jump like that, buddy. Okay, so let's just go all the way over here. We're going to need sulfur and red. Okay, so that's sulfur and red. Now we need to get busy with engines. I think let us create it and then we'll figure out where to fit it. So let's get that in there. We need to produce engines. Needs 3 things. And obviously we're gonna 1, How many do we need? 24 of them. That is quite a bit. Resources coming in, steel, iron, 2 pipes. Okay, can 24 fit in one section? So we would need, that's a problem. We need 42 factories. How did my maths say less than that? I need 42, so we need to split it over 2 sections. Definitely, because we need to take in 3 items, of which belts needs just over, it needs 46 items a second. I don't want to squeeze 4 belts in here. So we will double this up. So it's going to be basically the same build as this. Okay, resources are going to come in. You are going to need production modules for a change, yes. And you're going to exit there onto a belt. Whoops. Something like that. You are going to be doubled like that. And you'll join there to produce the... Well, actually, no, it's not going to join that way. I think it's going to join this way with one of these. Okay, and let's give the system power. There. Jump across. So a lot of this build is very similar. Oops. And we're going to need to make sure we've got these guys. Okay, I don't know that spacing, we can collapse it up. But I also want to make sure we fit it in nicely. Okay, so we need 42 of them to produce this thing, and we're going to split it across the 2, so that's 21 per thing. We're probably going to double belt it, or put it on half size. So let's do 11. Let's take out extra belts here. So that is 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Well, actually, let us just put this in nowhere and make it the full thing. So that's 11, 12 actually. That's 48. We don't need 48. We only need... let's just take that out. 44. I can take another 2 out. Don't want to take out the power though. Factories. Okay. Let's just check this. It's producing 32, 34. We needed to produce 32.14, so that is adequate. Okay, so this can be squeezed in right here. What does it need? Pipes, gears, and steel. Okay, so pipes and gears we still need to make. But the steel we are already producing. So I think what we're going to do is similar to the green circuit. We're going to inline the other ingredients. Okay, so let's extend this. Okay, so steel's coming in. We're going to inline these two. Okay, so that is going to need 2 ingredients. So we need gears. Okay, oh no, level 3s. And pipes. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll figure out the correct spacing in a moment. So what do you need? You only need plates, and you only need plates. Okay, I bet you this is going to be quite hungry. These also output extremely fast. So I'm going to need to think carefully here. Steel we can probably just bring in along the bottom. You can just come in and grab the first one. And then these guys need to come in independently here. Okay, so let's get this squashed up as much as we can. Okay, so you coming in, and I need to get this out. This has to be put out twice. That's how quick the pipes are produced, especially when you're doing double speed, beaconed and this. Okay, so that's going to put on the outside, and if we do this, it'll put on the inside. So each one is putting on basically both sides of the belt. You need resources. Okay, and then whatever's left is going on to you. Okay, those do sit nicely like that. Okay, you can come along and hop into that one. And now we need to produce, this has got to go on its own line. That's in the way. Or we can do something like that. Like that. Yeah, I think that looks or works well. Okay, how do we power this up? Can we power it with one of these? No. Well, we can get this a lot closer. Let's just take you out. How close can we go before it's an issue? Oh no. That works. There's 4 touching each one because that's fine. I would only need to put power there. Okay. Are we missing a lot? Let's put a lot there and there. Okay, that looks like it will work. Let's make a copy and put it into the top one. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that, and we can cut it out over there. Okay, so where do we fit this bugger in? So it will fit quite nicely right there, actually. We just need to be bringing in the steel. Okay, and iron. We can bring it in from there. Okay, so let us let's get rid of that bit. Okay, put you in. Oh, we must just watch if we need to split this in half. I think we must do that anyway. What is halfway here? 21. So right here. This just will give the second half a chance to make sure they dump on the belt, and then it just merges over there. Okay, everything lines up. So over here we need to get resources across. Let's do it this way. Okay, and then we'll do a belt or tunnel system. Come on, come on, come on. Do-do-do. Oh, it just gets over. Okay, so that is actually steel. Okay, steel. You going in there, and half of you will go there. Then these two. Well, interestingly, this one's going to go up here. And we'll split you there, and we'll balance you there as well. Okay, well, let's see if that actually produces what we need. There come the engines. Hopefully that will work itself out. Oh, we might as well check how well we're doing, how this thing is working. Yeah, so if you're pumping out a rate of knots, it is struggling with some steel, but it should be enough. Okay, there's blue coming out. What we can do is just double check the math again. So engines, yes, so they require 23.1 gears. We're making 30.8. We require 46.2. Those we're producing 70. Okay, so we definitely will be producing enough as long as they can get the stuff out. This line is not producing blue. Why? it's missing, oops, inserters. Okay, is it missing? Yeah, there's inserters missing at the top as well. Somehow that didn't get into the build. Luckily I can drag it because there's no other spaces. Okay, that just needs to run for a bit, and then we'll see if we're getting a solid line. And there we are. There is a little bit of a gap, but maybe that will settle in. Right, so this is our system for grey blue. It's worked quite well. This might change when we get this onto how the bus is going to work. We've put all of them there and shifted this across. If I'm putting a big bus down the bottom, we could rather put these two coming out right there. So that will be built after all of this is done. So if we go into our map view, of course I don't have radars. This has occupied quite a big piece, and if we put the belt somewhere down here, the bus, I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna, in the next episode, build the next color, maybe at the top. It's not important yet. We'll probably build it anywhere, and then we can fiddle around with the resource intake where that's going to be coming from. So that is nice and stable there. I'm glad that's worked out. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.